I'm Butch Stearns of the Pulse Network at thepulsenetwork.com. We're here in our studios in Canton, Mass. having a conversation with Andrew Sachs, who's the VP of Product Management of a company called Volicon. Andrew, if I go around the industry, your clients, broadcasters, networks, what's Volicon known for?
Compliance logging. We're really, if you roll back, the FCC has been enforcing decency or captions or subtitling for a long time. For a while, it was videotapes that you might have used to prove it, but with Volicon, we really brought computer access and many other use cases to that application. But it really fundamentally, the stations and broadcasters would end up pulling that off of a Volicon.
So while
system.
digital has changed things a lot, while the gadgets and technology, while the great content shift is going on, that'll be an exhibit, the NAB show has changed everything. Volicon's been a trusted name in the industry for a long time.
Absolutely.
So we've been talking a lot about compliance legislation, about loudness monitoring, and the law that's going to go into effect in December of 2012 here in the United States, and specifically about loudness of commercials. How are these going to be enforced when the law goes into place?
A good question. I think we look at the patterns involved from decency and closed captioning and our experience with our very large customer base here and feel that it's going to follow a very similar pattern. Part of the challenge with loudness really is it's much more of a subjective judgment.
Yeah.
So with decency or closed captioning, people's DVRs really can have sort of solid evidence of whether you're in violation or not. Loudness, people don't have loudness meters in their homes, and there can be perceptions of loudness that can generate complaints. So we think the FCC's pattern of taking the complaints, detecting patterns in them, and forwarding them to the people who delivered the television content is going to stay into place. The challenge here, though, is probably that there will be many more, shall we say, armchair enforcers for loudness that won't necessarily know whether a channel is in compliance or not, but perceived as such. So I think loudness might have more of a challenge and more complaints for the legislation.
So the direct question I want to ask you is about, in your opinion, what type of fines are going to come down? Are they going to be monetary? Are they going to be punitive? Whatever it is. But let me go back to the point you just made. When it comes to decency and closed caption, what type of penalties are given to broadcasters now when that happens?
Money. And
Really?
the bigger you are and the bigger the decency violation, I think Super Bowl, was probably one of the best, the largest examples of indecency. And it was a large fine.
The wardrobe malfunction?
Wardrobe malfunction, right?
Yeah, what did they get fined for that?
I think it's in the hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Really?
And really a lot more oversight. So not only is it a monetary fine, but it's also the cost, the litigation, the engagement with and the time that you have to spend addressing those complaints. So whether they're small scale local things, you don't want to spend your time and money either paying fines or having to engage the FCC in a complaint.
Andrew, great conversation. Nice talking to you.
Thank you.
Yeah, Andrew Sachs from Volicon. It is all part of the great content shift, the discussion about that, and this is all part of talking about the 2012 NAB show.